We're here to answer the main question. Is Quest 3 actually worth the purchase? It had came out now a few days ago. We've been diving into it. And of course, the first game we played was our favorite game, Contractors. And what better than that than to play one of the most legendary Black Ops zombies, maps, Kino. And let me tell you, is Quest 3 worth it? There's a lot of grayscale as to what's not being explained. This version of the Quest 3 obviously is pushing mixed reality, is pushing clarity, pancake lenses, just a smaller type headset, not necessarily lighter, but smaller. But the cost of it, there's a few extra features that are pretty cool, but the cost of this headset is drastically higher. So it's not just it formerly being $300 Quest 2 and $500 Quest 3. It's that for a Quest 2, then it's $500 plus warranty, plus the fact that the stock head strap is hot garbage. Like the stock head strap is terrible, by the way. Then you get like, you have to buy accessories, and just to have an overall experience, that's if you don't even have any games. Also, you got to spend more money. So you're looking at about a $700 to $1,000 mark versus the former Quest, possibly $300 with maybe it was less warranty. I mean, obviously inflation and advanced tech also plays a huge role in that. Is it actually worth it? For VR enthusiasts, absolutely. When diving into this Quest headset, I'm like, yeah, this is dope. This is perfect for us. Like, I'm a VR enthusiast. I believe in VR so much. I just love it. I love how different it is when I'm experiencing it, right? I don't jump in VR just to jump directly correlated to a game. I jump in VR just for the experience and for the atmosphere, for the aesthetics of it, looking around, the sounds of it. I like to sound like I'm in a new futuristic realm, because the escapism is cool, and not escaping in a negative way, just escapism, just to take gaming to a higher level or experience to a higher level. So I don't just jump into gaming, I just look at overall, you know, the ambience and everything of it. And I really enjoy it as a VR enthusiast just because tech is insane these days. Like, I'm OG, I'm old school, so to see where the hell I came from to see this tech, it's dope. But for others, as far as a casual audience, you may not notice a massive difference from the eye test. You had to really dig into specifications to really understand all the changes from a Quest 2 to a Quest 3. I would say right now, immediately, is it worth it? I would say if you're not really heavy into VR, absolutely not. There's not really exclusive Quest 3 games. There's not anything really going down that's gonna make it super like, oh, like urgent, I need this shit now. But there's also a open-mindedness to where it's like, oh, okay, I enjoy VR. I don't want to miss out, right? The FOMO, the fear of missing out. And so if you have Quest 2 right now, I would actually say I wouldn't rush to get a Quest 3. And the reason why I even got a Quest 3 was so I can give y'all the honest answer about everything. I wouldn't really rush unless, like what I said, unless you're a huge VR enthusiast, you already have a library of Quest games, because they just transfer right over to your Meta account. And if you have certain things that maybe you're eyeing, or maybe you're going to test or share with others, right? Like the PC VR experience, the mixed reality experience, or you have like family that you go visit often, you want to share some cool things that obviously VR can offer, which a Quest 2 can also do, but Quest 3 can take it to a higher level if you're really trying to do that also. But is it an urgent matter? Nah, I would actually probably persuade people to possibly wait till Christmas. Maybe you might have like a smaller sale or a better bundle, or maybe people are gonna start putting the ones that they spend full price on, maybe put it online for a much more at a bargain price on Marketplace or Amazon, maybe eBay. I wouldn't say urgently. You're not missing out on too much, especially when you have to buy an extra like elite strap. You probably have to buy all this other stuff for it, depending on who you are. Like, if you're very structured and organized, you're not gonna like that stock head strap. You're gonna want one of those. You might want controller grips. You're probably gonna want to get a case, cleaners, because if you mess up these lenses, you had to technically replace the whole thing. Well, that's why you have to pay for expensive warranty now. VR in totality is awesome. It's the coolest thing I've ever experienced in my life. But is it something that you should rush to right now if you already have a Quest 2? I would say no. In a casual standpoint, no. As a VR enthusiast, yes. That's basically the whole video. A simple answer is if you're in a casual standpoint on an eye test, I would say no. The mixed reality is still very gimmicky. It's not really the best. The stock head strap sucks. You have to spend more money for that. It is such garbage. It is literally like buying all this expensive outfit and then going like getting cheap shoes to go along with it. Like, it just doesn't make sense when you buy a Quest 3. If you're gonna buy the Quest 3 and spend that money, be ready to spend something extra for at least a head strap, because it feels very front heavy. I don't know, just if you're gonna do it, go all in too. That's another reasoning, right? So let's break up those aspects as if, is Quest 3 actually worth it? One, if you're a VR enthusiast, absolutely. If you're a creator, streamer, gamer that wants to take it to the next level, absolutely Quest 3 is worth it. It's such a fun time. But there's not drastic differences, but it is better. It is better. And then 3, just like what I said, if you're gonna go all in VR, because you're spending a lot of money, you might as well spend a couple of extra dollars to really get the full experience, whether it's some type of haptic, like a haptic vest, or maybe controller grips or a head strap or anything. If you're planning to go all in with virtual reality and just kind of don't really do too much flat screen gaming, because everything costs. You're looking at a huge costly advantage and disadvantage depending on what you look at it as. But if you're just a casual, you're looking to dabble like every once in a while, because I think the battery's only like 2 hours still. And again, it does charge faster, a lot faster, which is cool. But again, the battery life is only about 2 hours. So that's just kind of up to you. If you're going to dabble in and out, maybe I would stay with just a Quest 2 or look for a Quest 2 right now, because Quest 2 does show you a lot of what this Quest 3 actually is. And like what I said, there's no real Quest 3 brand new gen exclusive games. Until they start doing that, then definitely it's time to upgrade, right? But Quest and Quest 2 were very interchangeable, intertwined for a very long time. So I feel that there's no real rush for it right now, unless you're like kind of in my position where you want to share authentic reviews, honest answers, and just being able to do all that you can, man. So yeah, that's just kind of my feedback and my insights on it. I love it personally because I love VR and I have hope for VR. I hate that it doesn't get the mainstream utilization that it should be getting, but this launch also doesn't help it. It was a weirdly hype, loud launch real quick, and then it went super under the radar. Like, it just kind of swept under the rug. Already done. Like, it's done deal. But yeah, I love it. If you're casual, probably not. Just stick with a Quest 2 for a while. Find sales on a Quest 2 to see if you even like VR. Get used to the feeling of it. Get used to, like, if you get like a motion sickness, see how it all feels having your eyes that close to a brightened screen. Just get used to all the things about VR, like the standards of VR. And if you like that Quest 2, keep it until like maybe Christmas time, and then maybe buy one or maybe reserve one, or like I don't know what the hell, like make payments on it, finance one. I don't know, like something where you're not just dropping so much money on virtual reality to find out you don't really enjoy it, man. So that's basically the full story of it. But I would, if you love VR, if you have a Quest 2 already, you can hold off if money is tight, man. You're not missing out on too much, to be honest, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one, and boosh.